guest in the studio is Jeff Mary. He's Senior Business Analyst with the Business House, Inc. And we're talking today about transferring ownership of a business. And in the last segment, we sort of role played, and I said, if I met you at a networking event and told you I just left some Fortune 500 company and I now want to still do something, what would that look like as a buyer? Now you meet me at the networking event and I am so over my business and I am ready to sell it.
Let's have coffee.
Okay.
And let's talk about what your time frame is, what you're perceiving as what your goals are. Do you want to sell the business and walk out the door? Do you want to sell the business and transition? You're 60, I know you're not 61, but you're 61, would like to work to 65. So we're going to think about those 4 years that you'd be partnering up with somebody. Sometimes you can sell your business 75% of it and let you and the new owner run it. And then when it's time for you to depart, you'll get another bite of what we call a bite of the apple. Okay. You have a second bite of the apple.
Okay.
So I have to figure out if I don't meet your goals and objectives, both financially and personally, then it will not be a successful or even a transaction.
Yeah. And in most businesses, you talk about this sort of transitional period. Is that what happens? Is there's a kind of an overlap between the old and the new? It's not like the change of ownership happens and then one's out and the other's in?
No, and it depends on the complexity of the business.
Okay.
The first business I was telling you about where the two owners didn't get along, we had two owners. They were making optical lenses. The day of closing, one of the owners hit the door, never to be seen again. We think he's in the South Seas. The other owner worked
on vacation or swimming with the fishes. It's
he got his money.
Show. Okay. All right.
The other owner worked 7 years for the new owner. And then when the new owner sold it again, he finally retired.
Got it.
And that was the desire of both of the individuals.
Okay.
So once you find out what ownership management wants to do, you try to put a plan together that will accomplish that plan. I have a lot of professionals in the veterinary industry that come to me, and they want to stick around for a year or two. And you also have the fact that people are used to seeing that same face there. And so the transition has to be good, really, for the business, for the seller, and for the buyer.